Wanted to give you a market update. I wasn't on live Monday, which is my scheduled date, and I hope you weren't waiting at your computer for me. um, I'm probably not there yet with all of you, but my goal is to do lives every Monday, and I will be scheduling them out so in the future you know when my lives are. I wanted to give you a little bit about what's going on in the real estate market, give you an update, and a little bit about me and my personal life and what's been going on. So, Monday around noon, I got keys for my next house, and I'm so excited. I will be moving to Camarillo. I will be renting my house in Thousand Oaks if you know anyone that's interested. And I have a 4-bed, 3-bath currently, and I purchased the same 4-bed, 3-bath in Camarillo, but with a lot more land. And I wanted to share with you something that has really been on my mind the last few days, and kind of like taking a step back, looking at the market, the type of questions I've been getting from clients. A lot of people are concerned, is this market going to crash? Um, what do you think is going to happen? And of course, I wish I had a crystal ball, but I'm going to tell you where I see things, and based on the goals and dreams and aspirations that I personally have, and how I try to service my clients. So, first off, my actions are going to speak louder than my words, and I purchased a home in an area that's really nice, and it's kind of like your grandma's house. It was a nice house, but it's needs a lot of cosmetic work. It has great heating, plumbing, and electrical. It just needs a lot of updating. So I was able to get a reduction in price of $50,000. Apart from that, the seller was so kind and helped me with a few repairs, and they gave me an extended time to be able to work with my lender to work out my financing. So, what does this tell you? I personally think that long term investments are always going to do well in real estate. If you're looking to purchase a home and live in your home for the long term, yes, do it. And I personally have a goal for myself to not be a real estate agent. I love being a real estate agent, it's fun. But the goal is to invest in real estate agent, so invest in real estate so that actually I could actually build passive income and retire as my father did, and have real estate as a leverage. So when I'm speaking to you about all these things in the market, taking a step back, what I'm looking at is, what are the indicators that are going to let us know if there is going to be a crash? Ultimately, I cannot control everything. I could only use my interpretation of the data, the key factors of what is driving the market. And in Southern California, first of all, we are dealing with constrained supply of homes. There isn't enough land for us to build homes. So that's something we should always keep in mind. Number two, we're dealing with demographic like millennials who actually need to move out of their house. And there's statistics that are showing that it's the number of people in this age range that are living with family is the highest it's ever been, because of the affordability factors. But this doesn't mean that this generation doesn't want to purchase homes. It just that means that, number one, it's just gotten so expensive. But if it were possible, they would likely buy. And it's just pent up demand that is there, that really helps sustain values in Southern California. So personally, I'm always gonna tell you to buy a house, and a lot of people say that. Well, you just say that because you want to make a sale. No, I actually want to not have to be a real estate agent, and I want the best for you. And if you plan to keep a house for a long, extended period of time, you are going to do well. If you're looking for a short-term investment and to make money, like that, don't go into real estate. Find another way to make money if you're looking to make quick cash, because number one, it's not liquid, and the long-term gains is what gives real estate a lot of leverage to either purchase more real estate or do other sorts of getting money for yourself. So that, with that being said, I've been looking at the market. The factors that I'm personally looking at is, of course, the interest rate. Everybody's talking about that, the CPI and inflation. Number two, I'm also looking at employment. How many people are getting let go and how many jobs are available? Because If people lose jobs and there are no jobs, that's really going to determine um, if people have to sell their house and get in that situation because they can no longer sustain their home. And if that happens, then there's going to be oversupply of homes that we see right now, that we haven't seen right now. And right now, everyone that had a great refinance during COVID, they got amazing rates. So they're not going to put up their house in the market to go get into another mortgage where it's more expensive. So people that are moving is because they really, really have to move. Okay. So that's the things that are driving the market. Another thing that I'm looking at is besides the CPI, the interest rate, and then also the job labor market, and that's also causing the price reductions. I'm also looking at that. So I have this chart here that you can see where I am talking about price reductions, and basically it's showing how many homes have had their price reduced year over year. And if you could see here in November, yes, prices start getting reduced about April in 2022, and now we're over here in November. I personally felt like it really really came in November. That's when I personally saw it in Southern California. This chart that is shown here is for all of the United States, but in our area I felt like personally when working with buyers, that's when it was like crickets. It was like it was like I had a little bit of time off and I started like replying to emails that I hadn't replied to in a long time. Like I actually had time. Like it was a very slow market. But ever since then, I feel like things have changed. I feel that people are actually, if they need to do something, they're doing it and they're moving along. And prices, if we look at the prices today compared to the prices, they haven't gone down. Like they're at the price that they were in October 2022, because when the market was really accelerating fast in Los Angeles, month after month houses were going up about $20,000 per month. So if you bought a house in 1 month, by the time it closed it already had equity about 20 to 30%. Okay, so that's how fast the market was going. So I actually don't think it's bad what we're going through. I think it's actually healthy for prices to go back to what it was in October 2022. And this is only a price that is 0.1% higher than it was back then. So prices are kind of like just leveling. So if we continue to go down, if they're like, for example, the inflation keeps going up and the job labor market is going to have a problem, then we're going to be dealing with a little bit more of a buyer's market. But at this moment, I really feel like if you're looking for a home for a long-term investment, or you want to hold on to real estate for the long term and you want to get rid of that job and have passive income so you could enjoy the rest of your world, your life, then of course going to real estate. And of course, like that's my goal as well. So I'm here with you guys. If you have any sort of real estate questions, please go ahead and contact me. If you want a free home evaluation, I have lenders and I can do evaluations on your home. Anything you're interested in, also retirement tools with your home, let me know, okay? I hope you're all having a great day and I hope to see you next week. Don't forget to tune in. Bye.